Hello out there in YouTube land. Rival here. Thanks for stopping by. Third time's the charm on this video because the first two tries didn't go so good. So what I got on the turntable for you this week is going to be a custom overview. My first custom overview, in fact. This is a Mikkel Willumsen Perock. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's P-E-R-O-C-K. If you don't know Mikkel, definitely Google him, check him out. He makes some pretty awesome stuff. He's probably better known for his collaboration with Jason Browse on the Reloader. It's been pretty popular these days. This thing is full tie on the front and on the bolsters, or excuse me, on the frame lock, sorry. The bolster is G10. Titanium rods going through the slab of tie there. Flame anodized tie clip. It's running on IKBS Bearings. And we'll go through a couple other bells and whistles here in a second. We'll start off with the blade. The blade is RWL 34 from Damasteel. That's a powdered metallurgy steel. Damasteel, I believe, is Canadian. It is very analogous to ATS 34, so it's very tough. It's going to hold a very good edge, a very sharp edge, and it takes finishes very well. Brian Ty does a lot of crazy stuff with some of the finishes on his blades lately, and you can see Mikkel's doing some pretty cool stuff as well. It's got a really nice dark acid stonewash. On his website, he actually calls it a urban tactical wash. He's got these grinds coming out of the blade at the top there with a huge recurve. That opening hole, it's got some nice chamfering on it, so it's nice and smooth. It does not hurt your fingers at all. And then I don't know if I can catch this at the top or not, but instead of the spine being rounded, the spine is also chamfered. So it's got that acid wash, and then it's got the satin all along the top, making a little swedge with these two scallops. And then, of course, the grind. So, I mean, the blade on this thing is amazing. Okay, the other side. So again, that opening hole being chamfered. Oops, sorry guys. That really nice Urban Tactical stonewash. You can kind of see the swedge there, so the satin on the swedge. He's only got the scallops on one side. Kind of interesting, kind of funky. This thing, when you flick it open, the way those grinds catch the light, it's just mesmerizing to watch sometimes. Very cool. So again, it's running on the IKBS Bearings. I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but on the front you don't see a pivot. You see a pivot here, but he's hidden the pivot on the front, which I think is pretty goddamn cool. It's very minimalist, especially for Mikkel. This guy is known for some pretty crazy patterns and designs and you know, fossil marks and all kinds of craziness. So this thing, I just seen it and it just kept speaking to me. I probably passed this on the table like 5 or 6 times, and every time the dude kept dropping the price. So I'm gonna say thank you to you guys, because I've been saving my pennies for quite some time to get something nice. So the rest of this, it's got a really nice stonewash on it. Huge frame. It's a 5-inch handle, 9 1/8 inches overall. Full titanium on everything. It's got a black G10 backspacer, and that clip, very minimalist. It's minimalist, but it's extremely functional, which is cool. I mean, it's just really comfortable in the pocket. And then being a little darker, I mean, it just kind of blends in with jeans. It just soaks up the light. It doesn't really reflect a lot, so I mean, you can barely tell that you got a big-ass knife in your pocket, which is nice, because there's no doubt that's a big-ass knife. To give you a size comparison, here's my 0550, and that thing's just monstrous. Here's my Num. Trying to get it pivot to pivot, but I can't see that pivot. So again, I mean, that thing's a beast. It's 7.42 ounces, so almost 7.5 ounces. So I mean, you definitely know you got a tank in your pocket when you're carrying this thing. There's no doubt about it. I like my carpenter jeans, so I got my carpenter pocket. It's on the side. It's unobtrusive. That way I've still got room. Sorry, that was off camera. Yeah, this thing flies open. When I first got it, the lock was a bit sticky, but I actually disassembled it, carbonized it, and this thing is just, whoop, it's got a really tough detent. So once I break that detent, I mean, she's buttery. Like I said, the detent's great, so you can do that backside middle finger flick. Boom. See, I don't know what else to tell you. I just want to. Oh yeah, there you go. I forgot about that. He has got it. I guess you'd call it chamfered right there too, so that when you're flipping, you're not pulling your finger on these hard edges. You've got that nice little pocket, that nice little satin ground pocket for your finger to rub against when you're flipping. And this thing is an awesome monster flipper. Again, IKBS Bearings, so really smooth. That's just fun. The handle design is just super comfortable. That huge curve that he's got going on in the handle really adds to the overall ergos of this thing. So it just fits right in your hand. No need for jimping hardly even, because I mean it just locks in. Your thumb just naturally goes right around that spine. So for those of you guys who like carrying tanks, like carrying big knives, man, if you can find one of these things, definitely swoop it up, because this thing is amazing. This thing is going to be in my collection for years to come. I mean, it is built to last forever, and I am super stoked. I mean, the style of this thing, Mikkel is generally a love it or leave it kind of designer. Some people absolutely love his stuff, or people just absolutely hate it. So this one is just not too crazy, not too over the top. Gives you a little bit of everything that he can do into a really awesome package. I love that recurve, love the speed. I really wanted a flipper. This thing just fit the bill for everything I was looking for. So I am stoked about this. Alright guys, that's all I got for you this week. Definitely check the info below, because I just launched a new website. You saw the new graphics at the beginning. We're going to be making some graphics for the ending. We're having all kinds of fun over here. And yes, I'm catching up on work too. In fact, while this video renders and uploads, I will be in the garage finishing out 2 more projects. So there'll be another video probably tomorrow or Monday with my projects for the week. So thanks for stopping by, you guys. Peace.